Welcome to my channel, Pink Lotus Tarot. My name is Teresa. I'd also like to welcome all the cross watchers. So today I've managed to get some of my readings out. I haven't been able to do readings due to the fact that there's a lot of building going on in my block and it's extremely noisy. So hopefully today I'll get most of the love readings out. I also have another channel if you'd like to listen to if this reading doesn't resonate for you, because as you know, Chinese horoscopes are in the year that you were born. Excuse me, not the month. And if you'd like to know anything about this channel is in the description box below. If you'd like a private reading, everything is in the description box below. So the same zodiac sign that would be the same as the pink is, I think, yes, it's Scorpio. So if you're a Scorpio, this reading may resonate with you as well. And the years of the pink, if you want to know your years, to see if you are a pig or not, then the years will also be in the description box below. I'll be giving a bit of information on the pink, on the zodiac sign of the pig. Yes, I know people don't like being called pigs, but you know what, at the end of the day, take it as it is, because it is what it is, and it doesn't mean that you're a bad person because you're a pig. There's a lot of pigs are amazing people. They are such good business people. Pigs almost remind me of the Aries, you know? Yes. But anyway, we all have our different traits, and this is just something different to do the Chinese zodiac signs. My Western horoscope tarot readings channel is Transcending Tarot. I will put that in the description box below as well if you'd like to have a look. I haven't put any videos on as yet. I will be doing the readings straight after I do these readings, and so by next week there should be readings up on Transcending Tarot. Please give me a card for the pigs. In the next 2 weeks, how do they feel about their partner? So this is a love reading for how you feel about your partner. And the next card is how your partner feels about you in these 2 weeks coming, how your partner is feeling about you. Also, you know, as we know, time is fluid. So, you know, this could be for the next 2 weeks. It could have happened already, or it may even happen in early November. Suddenly everything's clanging. My 6 metal rod is clanging like crazy, so the wind must have come up. I'm going to have to put it off because it's quite loud. So there you go. It's not that one, it's this one. Oh, that's a lovely card to get. Please give me a card. The next card is what the problem actually is. If it is a problem, if it's not a problem, if it's a good card, then it will be what's going for you in the relationship, or you know, so it'll work the positive or the negative. What's going for the relationship? What is going for the relationship in the next 2 weeks? I'm going to get the rods out of the wind in a minute. It might be irritating someone. I also can't think with all these noises going on. Oh, lovely. Okay. Well, in the right, let's see. We can always change that up into positive. It is not that negative. Since the cycle has ended. Alright, so we have the outcome. And the outcome is a Queen of Swords. Okay, so that's the tarot card. I'm going to be using the Moonology deck just for one card for advice on a situation or the energies for those 2 weeks. Oh, okay, lovely. Prosperity lies ahead. Okay, so the angels are leading me towards this deck. Oracle cards. Excuse me, from the angels. Messages from the angels. One card please. One message from the angels. What would you like the pigs to know for the next 2 weeks of October. What would you like the pigs to know in their love life for the next 2 weeks of October? What do the pigs need to know? What message would you like to give them? Okay. Oopsie, there you go. Alright. Okay. Angels want me to use these. Another message from the angels. This is Healing with the Angels, Oracle cards. The Wind Virtue. Oops, there you go. Oh, there's 2 here, so the angels want you. Okay. This card seems to be coming out quite a bit, the listening card. And of course, miracles is always amazing. If you believe in miracles, I'm sure we all do. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So it seems you're having your fingers in a lot of pies. So, pigs, what do we have here? Alright, let's start off with this. So, how you are feeling about your partner, you have the Four of Swords. And as we all know, the Four of Swords is a time of resting after some time of stress, a stressful situation. So you are needing to take a break from your love interest or partner. You know, sometimes we do need to take some breaks and be apart. And not to be too on top of each other. Of course, you know, when you do get married and things, then of course, you know, you can't help that, but you still need to take your time apart from each other, even when you're married, because it makes a huge difference. You know, you each need your own space for your own things to do. I mean, although you're in a partnership, it doesn't mean that you have to do everything together. You need your separate paths as well as your togetherness, if that makes sense. Because if everything's, you know, always done, it becomes a problem. So you do need time away from each other. And this card is saying that's how you're feeling towards your partner. You just need space. Alright, so how your partner is feeling about you is, I love this card. It's the King of Cups, because he's the guy that, you know, offers you all the love. He has all the love to offer. So what I'm picking up is, I think that your partner or your love interest is smothering you with love, and you're feeling a bit like claustrophobic, you know, they're just a bit too much, and you're not putting down boundaries, and now you're resenting, and you just need space from this person. You see, this is the thing, you need to take that space. And because sometimes, you know, a partner or a love interest, you know, they can just overdo things, not realizing that it can actually harm the relationship by overdoing, by overgiving, you know. So that's the situation there. So if you wanted to know, I think you do know that your partner or your love interest is very in love with you, and they can't get enough of you, but it's actually causing a bit of friction, because you're feeling you know, you're just feeling suffocated by the whole thing. It's just too much for you. Well, you need to speak up, pigs, and take your time out and just say, I need my time, and that's it. You know, it's easy. Don't always try and people please. Say what you feel, and if you need time out, you need time out, and that's it. And then you take your time out, and then you can also recoup and think, is this the relationship that I really want? You know, is this for me? Because we don't want to sit in a relationship and, you know, it's just, or everything's one-sided, because, you know, this to me seems like a one-sided partnership, you know, where the one partner's totally overbearingly you know, giving all the love, and you are not in the same boat as them. So you're not feeling exactly like them. Not to say that you don't love them or you don't like them, but this is what I'm getting. I think there's too much coming from one side. There's no balance. So what's hindering the relationship is the Wheel of Fortune. And so as I just said, I've actually just said what this card would mean is there's no balance, you know, especially with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You know, the relationship's losing its spark. You're losing your spark, you're losing your energy, because, you know, this person could be just also just using up all your energy, and there's just no energy. And you need to set boundaries, pigs. That's what you need to do. You need to set the boundary, and you need to communicate this situation, if you can. But it seems to me, I think that you're already in separation, and you know, this person's not going to give up, because they really, really adore you. But you need to rest, recoup, recover, so that you can get that spark back, and then we can turn it around to the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So let's try and do that, pigs. Okay, and then the outcome is the Queen of Swords. And as we all know, the Queen of Swords does not mince her words. She says it how it is. And that's exactly what I just said now. You need to get those boundaries drawn, and you need to put your foot down and say, that's it. If this is not going to happen, if that's not going to happen, then we need to either cut ties, or this is, you know, there can't be a one-sided thing in the relationship. There needs to be balance. And I mean, for you as the pig, you know, you guys know that balance is very important. Excuse me. So with the Queen of Swords in the outcome, there is going to be a line drawn, and there is going to be boundaries put in place. Because if I look at these cards at the bottom, the animal spirit card, which is the octopus. So the octopus is a sign. It's a water sign. It's amazing. You have water sign. Okay, that's Taurus. Yeah. So this card is, I think it's going to relate to your partner, because this is water. This is water. So what I'm thinking is your I don't know why I said father now. Okay, maybe your partner's an older figure. I don't know. Maybe like a father figure, and he's fathering you too much. That's what the problem is. He's fathering you, and this is suffocating you. Okay, so you need to draw boundaries with this man or this woman. Could be vice versa. You know, it doesn't have to be a man. The Queen of Cups, same thing. But they are very scattered, and they're not grounded in any way. And they need to be given boundaries from you, because the octopus is a boundaries card. See how all the tentacles are everywhere and everywhere. They are so scattered, and you know, because they're so scattered, they're taking up all your energy, and they're all around you, and they just, you know, I can just picture what's happening. You know, they're not giving you any space at all. But the outcome, let me tell you, you're going to put down boundaries, and with your communication, because the Queen of Swords is a very good communicator. She says it as it is. And with this octopus, you know, boundaries, lacking boundaries, direction. You need to put your boundaries in place, pigs, as I'm gonna, that's probably about the 20th time I'm telling you. And with this octopus card, that's your partner. Okay, so with the Moonology Oracle card, we got this the new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. So if you can get all these boundaries in place and work on your relationship, if this is a relationship you want, then everything will be fine in the relationship. It will work out just the way you want it to work out. So if you can just communicate to your partner, your love interest, that they've been too smothering and too on top of you and too fatherly or motherly. They're just mothering or fathering you too much. Then, and they adhere to those boundaries, then I think things can work out for you. pigs. Alright, so the angel advice, we have Bethany. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. So this card is your guidance, because with the Queen of, with the Four of Swords, you're in resting, and the angels are saying this rest is much needed, and this time by yourself is much needed after a time of stress. In actual fact, I think maybe what's also, this is the outcome, but I think that you have actually laid down the boundaries, and you've actually said to your partner person, you know, what the scenario is. So either they've got to back off and start grounding themselves, or you're going to cut ties. And this is why you are needing to take a time out for yourself to also to think if this is if this is what you really want in your life. So it's a bit of a stressful time for you, pigs, but you're going to get over it, because you know what, no storm lasts forever. A storm has to stop. The rainbow will always appear, so no worries about that. So we have listening and miracles, also angel cards. So beautiful angel cards. So you see, so listen, if you're, this is for your partner. So I put that card there, so that's there. So the listening, your partner is going to listen. And because I think with this miracles card, everything's going to be okay and it's going to work out. So your partner will listen to how you are feeling, and they will back off because they really adore you, so they don't want this relationship to end. And that goes under you. Prosperity lies ahead. Well, Wheel of Fortune is also, if we're going to turn that around, Wheel of Fortune around. So you know, I'd just like to get some more clarity cards. On the outcome, because I do feel that you will be taking, you've either already taken the time out and you have already had this conversation with your partner to be, or your partner, or, and you know, things are going to work out, definitely going to work out. I'm feeling positive for you guys, please. If this is what you really want, and if it's not what you really want, then you know exactly what to do. You'll still be, the outcome will still be the Queen of Swords. You'll be laying down your, you know, like how you feel, and you know, you are more important. And if you are happy, everyone else will be happy. One more clarity card, please. Oh, okay, flying out. All right. So the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Normally, like if it was in the upright, it could, you know, be like isolation and financial loss, but we're not talking about money at the moment, we're talking about love. So you could have lost love, a bit of love, like, you know, obviously drawing your lines and having this conversation. When the stress started, you didn't speak up, and you felt a bit, you know, you kind of lost and not really knowing what to do. But that's all over. So you're going to, this relationship is going to recover. So there's no worries about that. Okay, I'm just going to leave that there. But you know, like, so with the Knight of Pentacles, it's a very slow moving knight. Good things take time. Pigs, we all know that good things take time, and so we've all got to have patience, you know, with things. And if we feel it's going to work out, yes, it's going to work out. But if you feel in your heart that it's not going to work out, then it's time to cut those ties, cut the ties with this person. You know, we all know how we feel, because it's rather you better to cut the ties earlier on in the relationship than not to do it, and then to do it in the long run, because you know, you don't want to end up getting married and getting divorced within like the next month or the next year. No, it doesn't work like that. So we need to all, you know exactly what it is that we want, and we need to make sure that we're not hanging on to something for the wrong reasons. Okay, that's a message that I had to get out. So pigs, I'm sure this resonated with quite a few people. If it doesn't resonate, as I said, please go to your to my Transcending Tarot, which is the Western horoscopes, and you can look at the Scorpio, which is the same as the pig, and also your own zodiac sign, whatever you are, your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign. Because if your sun sign doesn't resonate with you, always go to your moon or your rising sign, and that you can look up online. It'll actually you can work it out what your signs are. All right, I just like to get a crystal for you for the last 2 weeks. The crystal is just a new thing I'm doing, so I just, I can just feel. All right, this is the jade. Let me see. Green jade. All right, so we have jade, and then what I like to do is, okay, so here they have the different kinds of jade. So this is a green jade, and the green jade is the most common jade. It calms the nerves, the nervous system, and channels passion in constructive ways. This is so appropriate for you, pigs. So maybe try and go to a crystal shop and get yourself some green jade, because it clearly says here, green jade can be used to harmonize dysfunctional relationships, and this is a dysfunctional relationship until there's boundaries put in place. I must say, not a bad reading at all. I always wish all of you lots of love and light. Yes, so lots of love and light to you all until we connect again. Bye for now, pigs.